Okay, today I'm just going over basic demonstration of the second generation iPod Touch 8 gig version. This is the second generation. The reason I got the second generation instead of the first, well, the only real difference is it automatically comes with the software update. So if you buy the first generation, you have to pay $10 for the software update. It a little bit different shape to it. It has more of a rounded back, which still has a flat surface, which is pretty decent to lay it on. I mean, it doesn't like flop around or anything. I mean, more rounded instead of the squared, thicker. It's supposedly a little bit thinner. I have a plastic case on mine, so I mean it's about the same thickness with the case. But I mean, if you have a case for the first generation, then it makes it even thicker. And volume buttons here on the side. I mean, that's pretty much all the cosmetics. Has a built-in speaker, if I haven't already mentioned that, which seems to come from down here between one or both of these areas, so it's just probably built in there somewhere. I'll go ahead and turn this thing on, unlock it. When I bought this, I was actually not looking for an iPod. I was looking for more of something like a PDA, and I am very happy with this as a PDA. I love it as an iPod. I use it at work as an iPod, but I mean, it works wonderfully well as a PDA. I mean, it has internet, full internet. It's not mobile internet. You can put all kinds of third-party apps on this from the App Store. There's a great selection on there for free. I have everything on here I need. I mean, you can pull off just about it from any Wi-Fi point. I just pull off my own personal network here. I mean, it just searches wireless networks, and gives you full access to the internet, to the full internet. Like I said, it's not a mobile internet. It's the real deal. The only limitation that the internet has on this thing is it supports very little Flash, and there's very little Java it doesn't support. I mean, you'll occasionally run into some type of Java that it won't be supported. But I mean, this has everything I need on it. I mean, I can check the internet through Wi-Fi. I mean, it has a notepad built into it. You can just type your notes in there. Calculator, calendar, a clock. In the clock application, you have all the world clocks. I mean, it has a alarm, stopwatch, timer, with everything you'd need in them. A contact book. In the contact book, you can actually sync it with just about anything. I have it synced with my Gmail contacts, and it'll actually sync with them every time I connect it to my computer via the internet. It'll sync with my Gmail contacts. That stuff there and top stuff that comes standard with it. A lot of these, except for maps, I actually put on here from the App Store. I mean, I have a unit converter, dictionary, air sharing, which basically turns this into a wireless hard drive that I can put anything on and view most documents on, which it doesn't do in itself, which is really cool. But I mean, there's just so many third-party apps you can get for this. It's amazing. Yeah, it's still... Apple kind of has a strict control on it, so they only let out what they want on it. But I mean, it's still a wonderful selection. One of the other standard programs come on is Maps provided by Google Maps. It's really good. You can get directions and everything. It's great. Go ahead, and there's just some more apps. Some of them standard, some of them put on here. Lots of games. There's a lot of free games out there. These are all free games. They're all fun to play. I mean, not something you're going to sit down with a few hours with and play, but I mean, you need 10-15 minutes to play a game. It's great. Good, decent graphics. So nothing spectacular, but I mean, very good for being a handheld device. A PDA. I'm going to call it a PDA, not an iPod, because this thing does a whole lot more than just play music. And I mean, it has its music features. I mean, I have all my music on here, audiobooks, podcasts, everything. And when you turn it sideways, it turns it into the cover flow mode, which I actually use a lot because it sorts it by artist and album that way. I mean, sound quality's great, video quality's great. I'll show you a video here that I actually took off of YouTube and converted it into MP format, so it's not great quality in itself, but it's just a quick demonstration of a YouTube video on here. Just anime music video on there. And you can put any pictures on here. I mean, it supports just about any picture format, JPEG, TIFF, PNG, I mean, just about anything. It's a great, I mean, it's perfect for everything you need. If you're looking for an iPod, a PDA, you know, anything, it works for it. And I picked mine up for $229, and it's a great thing to have. I use it constantly. If you don't have one and you're looking, even just for an iPod, I mean, it's great for an iPod. I mean, just about anything you need. I really recommend this. So if you have $229 and you're looking into something like this, iPod Touch is where to go.